marginal cost curve, is the additional cost for an additional unit of output. Marginal revenue, the marginal revenue line is the additional revenue for an additional unit of output. Where supply equals demand is where you draw the marginal revenue line across.
At this point, the marginal revenue equals the marginal cost, which makes it the point of profit maximization. This means at this point, the level of output is where the change in the net profit equals 0. So there's no need for reallocation. The supply shifters that change the cost curve are technology, cost of production, and natural disasters. This firm has an increase in the cost of production, which causes a shift in the supply curve left along the demand curve.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose a rise in the fuel costs increase the cost of producing oats by 50 cents per bushel. Illustrate graphically how this change will affect the oat market and a single firm in the market in the short run and in the long run. Due to the increase in the cost of production, the supply will shift to the left, which will increase the marginal revenue from $1.70 to $2.20, which will also increase the marginal cost.
Since the marginal revenue is greater than the marginal cost, this firm needs to increase their output in order to increase their profit. When you increase production by one unit of oats, you save $2.20 with marginal revenue, but lose $1.70 with marginal cost. So you save 50 cents that will go toward your profit, and you will keep producing more units of output until your marginal revenue equals your marginal cost, and they'll be at $2.20 a piece. With the original supply curve, the number of bushels that the market and the individual firm produce is 17,500. Looking at the market, when the supply shifts to the left due to the increase in the price of fuel, the market will have less number of bushels produced to 14,000. When we take a look at the individual firm, we want to produce more units due to the marginal revenue still being greater than the marginal cost. So we will increase our number produced from 17,500 to 19,500.
In order to find the profit, we will begin at the point where the marginal cost and the new marginal revenue intersect. The point is $2.20 and 19,500 bushels. We will follow that line down until we hit the average total cost line. At that point, we will read that the average total cost is $1.75. We have a few equations here to plug our numbers into. Marginal cost minus average total cost times the number of bushels equals the profit, which is $2.20 minus $1.75 times 19,500 bushels equals the profit. So the profit is $8,775. The short term is where the supply is on the market at the moment. It is what is happening right now in the market. It shows how it affects one firm at the given moment, either a profit or a non-profit. In this case, the left shift on the supply curve will cause a profit for the firm as seen on the firm's graph with the new marginal revenue line. The price will increase to $2.20 and for the marginal revenue and the marginal cost. The long term is what could happen in the market, like a shift in the demand or supply curves, either left or right. A supply shift to the left on the market would cause the firm to have a high profit. A supply shift to the right on the market would cause the firm to have a lower or negative profit, which would give them a reason to switch to a different market. If enough people switch to a different market, then the supply would decrease and end up shifting left. But in this case, the supply shifts to the left, which is why this firm's profit increases. The things that can affect the demand in the long run are the changes in preferences, income, price of related goods, population, or consumer expectations. Although the demand doesn't change on this graph, when the demand does shift to the right, the firm will end up having a higher profit, but if it shifts left, then the firm will have a lower or negative profit, which might cause them to switch to another market. When the price initially changes, the quantity supplied on the firm side increases from about 17 to about 23. Although the marginal revenue line increases, so does the marginal cost. So this in itself could be considered a trade-off. At this point where marginal cost equals marginal revenue is the point of profit maximization. At this level of output, the change in the net profit equals 0, which makes this the ideal point because it gives you the highest profit. At any other point on the graph, the marginal cost will not equal the marginal revenue, and they will deviate from one another, which will cause one to be bigger than the other, and you'll have to reallocate in order to make them equal again. The nature of the decision rule for this firm would be to increase their price and increase their quantity supplied in order to reach the point of profit maximization. Now that I've explained that problem, let's do a sample problem that's a little bit more close to home. Almonds and walnuts are some of the biggest markets in California. But let's just say due to the drought that's in California in the Central Valley, the supply of almonds shifts to the left, which would cause an increase in prices. So one firm increases their prices, which will increase their marginal revenue. But also, because of the increase in the prices and the cost of production, it'll also increase their marginal cost. So the firm does have a higher marginal revenue and has a higher profit, but they do have a higher marginal cost, and the supply of the entire market will actually shift to the left.